Alright, let's try this. Stop the chat and then just jump straight into practice in our GT1 Chevrolet Corvette. How many do we need to go officially here? 6. We had like 34 last race, so I'm hoping we can get a decent grid. That's still a bit hot. Right, so this car, we probably have an FFB number for it, I think. C for Chevrolet, yes. 9.0 FFB. We don't have the car on the list here, so I'm gonna cheese this a bit. Right. Yeah, nobody here. And what's that? Official setups. Okay. My setups. Portimao. Portimao is probably not ideal for this, but I'll just stick with that for now. Get the feel for the car. That's probably the most important anyways. That's right, I need to blip this thing. We have ABS, do we? Give that a try. No, we just have grip, I guess. Okay, we already have 7, so that's definitely going efficient, isn't it? Good. Yeah, I don't know, I'm probably a bit short on the gears. A bit late on the brakes. Too much F3, I guess. Yes, we'll take this opportunity to go to the garage, have a quick look. Where's my drivetrain? Well, the drivetrain is obviously the first. Yeah, final drive. Which is the shorter one? Lower number, right? Let's check that here. 293 guns. 326, that should be plenty. Right, right. Might be too much actually. Have to have a look at that later. One more thing. Want to have a look at wing setting. Oh yeah, full wing. Maybe not what you want here, but at the same time. I'll just give it a look with the news. New suspension.
No damage. Car looks clean.
Yeah. New gearbox settings. Probably use a shorter 6th gear. So 1X. Anyways, let's see if the speed is higher or lower than what we had. We're actually going slower until here. I need to shorten the 6th gear. Steering there. Maybe I could use a bit less wing. Wing isn't gonna help me when I drift the car into corners. That's not the wing's fault. Okay, we did a lap. Although it was not a legit lap. That's better.
You've got the fastest lap.
We want to shorten just 4th and 5th. I mean 5th and 6th. Drive chain. So let's say 6th gear. If I give you 1.1. Yo yo yo. Say G26 to G02. That's a bit much maybe. G9. And I'll try to put this down. Well, a bit much. I'll give it this one notch here. Yo yo yo, how are we doing? Also gonna try the rear wing down a notch. That's 2 notches actually. Nice. What kind of pizza? We just got started, but it's fine so far. It's actually a lovely morning. It's getting a bit spring-like over here. Nice. Yeah, we had absolutely awful rain yesterday, but the rain has stopped by the looks of it. Oh, okay, okay, maybe we want a bit wing after all. Let's just try just the weaker. Just the wicker slightly smaller. Yeah, I mean, I had severe understeer through there on the highest wing setting. So I thought I had some margin, but maybe not. By memory, these cars kind of like to drive high wings, so we'll see. Yeah, that feels more like it. Yeah, the issue with understeer is that when it gets too bad, you can't really do anything about it. Oh yeah. Watch me be faster on the straight. The slightly tighter gearing and less wing. Nice. Watch that time tick. Very nice. Ah yeah, much better. Whoa, that was not smooth. But yeah, in the second gear hairpin, you can't blame the wing. I think we're still gonna go a bit faster though. How much fuel do we have? 24 laps. That was like, I don't know, is that a bit much? How long is the race? How long is a lap? A lap is 100 seconds.
You just hit the fastest lap.
Yeah, we're a bit... balance are a bit far up front for turn 1. That's okay. I'll try to deal with that. Them backwards, but that would probably... It's time to race though. Okay, good times? Good times, let's race. 19 drivers signed up, that's also pretty good. Is this water ready? It's still very hot. I'll just go put the water over there. Ah yeah. Maybe I should take a spin around there later. Because I have some time after this race. Right, so we're the number 4 car. It's second in the whatever it's called, the GT1. I'm guessing the yellow ones are HPDs. Yes. Really? That's a bit uncommon. There's usually a track guide for everything, isn't there? think he wanted that cone. The most popular car for track guides, I don't know.
You got a slow car on the left.
Where's he going? Okay, thanks. Thanks for the info. Could... I don't know. Depends if it's a network spike or a... Yeah, anyways, I'll do quali. See, there's actually a notification down there. I'll check that after the quali. Kind of feels like our network has been acting up a bit lately, which is annoying. Yeah, we're kinda not paying though, that's the thing. It's included in the rent, but... Yeah, figured like if we have about 100 megabytes included in the rent, there's no point paying to get the 1,000. Yeah. Our doesn't cover water and trash though. Water is separate. It's not that expensive though, cheaper than internet.
Here comes your first time black.
Yeah, let's try to keep the car on the road the first lap. Yeah, trash is pretty cheap in Japan. It is. Yeah. Cheap, I don't know. Yes, but at least we did have a whoopsie. Yeah, not the best lap, but... eh. Let's see where we stack up. There's only 4 cars in class anyways.
One more lap.
Yeah. Pretty nice when you get out of the big cities. Yeah, not really hooking up that chicane this time, but okay. We're gonna go faster this lap anyways. Good. Yeah, the area we live in now is great. It's like we have the ocean on one side, like amazing beaches, and then we have mountains and forests on the other side.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
It's pretty cool. Right, so we did not improve our position, did we? Across the line there. 42.6. Let's see how that checks out. That is 8/10 behind the number 1 car. Oh well, but 2 seconds ahead of number 3. Oh, well, number 3 in our class. Now the big question is, how much fuel did this guy have? I think I got full fuel. We had 28 laps, right? No way, that's not going to be enough. Okay. Wonder how much practice he did. Maybe he even has a setup. We'll see. How little fuel he was running and how much that matters. I mean, if there's like 4/10 in the fuel, then I'm only 4/10 behind. And there, the camera dies. It was working so nice. I'll give it one more restart. Check this warning. Your microphone is unmuted but has no signal. That's not the warning we were looking for. But I feel like the camera has been crashing a bit less the last 1-2 streams maybe. But anyways, there's an insect. Don't really want an insect flying around my face when I'm racing, but okay. Right. Here we go.
One to go. Next time by. Line up on the right side. Closed. Pit road is closed.
Not quite at the level where I can stick the insect, but I figured out that instead of using both your hands, it's a lot easier to catch insect with one hand. Yes, you need
5 cars left to grid.
a lot of
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid. Everyone's gridded. Catch the
like,
8
yes.
car.
So. You down. I see that. Bye. Could be that.
About to go green. Stay focused. Catch the 19 car. The pace car is in. Catch the 8 car. Green, green, green.
Yeah. At least we got the start.
The next car's the leader.
Dump right now, isn't it? I can feel that's my end too now. Interesting though, I think we're faster than some of those prototypes through the corners. You don't think you need to break the toe, Rhea? Yeah. It would probably improve a bit when cars spread out. Probably worse at the start when we have all the cars in close proximity. So that's interesting. We're actually getting like way back there. Somebody in the wall.
Car stop on the left.
Yeah. He's driving in no man's land this race. He's getting a good slipstream from that car ahead though. Yeah, I don't really need SR though. This way. Would be kind of epic though, if the leader was held up by a prototype. Would laugh my ass off. Looks like he's letting him by. Is he trying to pin? Oh, the yellow. Oh. Another HPD. Yes, Losta, I hope so. Is it safe? It's safe. Yes, okay, good. Fingers crossed for iRacing on Linux. Yeah, David is definitely catching up.
New fast flat for you.
He just popped the leader up there. Okay. Good times, huh? Fighting the leader for me. Making things a bit more exciting. GHP boys. What's that guy behind? He's getting a cap.
Faster car coming up quick.
He's going inside too.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Ah yeah, every update makes it more laggy. It's menace.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 9.1 seconds. That was your fastest lap of the session.
45, yeah. That is 1/10 faster than my quali lap. Yeah, guess. Yeah. And a lot of stutters here. Even though I turned off all the backside objects. Somehow the grandstands on Daytona made me lag really bad. I turned those off, but perfect. Guess I just gotta sell a kidney and buy some hardware. That is a very, very loose car. Where are you going, bro? Bet you want to go to the pits. I'll take the outside line here. He appears to be having some issues. There's yeah. I also tried everything on low. You know, there's that you need for the rain. Puddles. And I have that completely off. Webcam appears to not like it, which is weird. So I turned that back on, even for the dry. Now the camera is stopping a lot less, which is really weird. Yeah. Imagine if the number one car wasn't here, then I would have been. But there's always someone fast out there. Why can't I just figure it out?
The leader is running 42.635.
Yeah, not any faster.
You got a slow car on the right.
It's definitely CPU bottleneck. That is already better.
Left side. Clear.
Rough on the CPU. This guy is fairly rough on the everything. Like, my GPU is basically idling because just waiting for the CPU all the time. Yeah. I just desperately want. You know, AI is actually if you have with them. Yeah, I don't think we'll just stay third. Yeah. I was talking about VRAM though, not RAM. Oi, that's not how you take this corner. Almost halfway. Itterashai. 気をつけてね。Oh no. Okay. We have plenty of fuel. Yeah. The lead HPD is 30 seconds down, so we're definitely gonna get lapped.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 41.848.
Sad stuff. There's two of them, at least. Oh yeah, there's actually a lap HPD coming. Don't understand why he
Faster
wouldn't
traffic
go win the
approaching.
slipstream, but okay.
Car right. Clear.
Minutes.
We're in a great spot for some hardware.
Oh yes. No golden trophy though. Hey, there's no point giving up. Hastings is basically just a good.
The leader is running 42.36.
Yeah. We don't have to worry about Easter over here. Let's so. Fine. I never say no to chocolate. Funny you should say that. I have a song for you.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 9.5 seconds.
That wouldn't downshift. Yep. Time to get lap, boys. It's going to be a slightly awkward timing. Let him have the inside here. I know you got this.
Left side, clear on the left.
Wish you could. This is kind of an awkward spot, isn't it?
Faster car coming up quick.
Sorry, I have to make you wait.
Left side, clear on the left.
Give me a slipstream. You need more than a slipstream. Ooh. Till the end of the race. Laps to go, maybe? I guess.
You got about 5 laps of fuel left.
Alright, I am expecting white flag.
White flag. One more lap to go.
There we go. Should have had second there, but okay. Ford GT. It's the only Ford GT left in official racing, I think. Got him on the straights, but yeah.
Checkered flag, checkered flag. Good job, very good job.
Well, we finished P2. And because we're lapped by the HPDs, we can't really see, but I think we had about 14 seconds to P1 and 40 to P3, so gap up was smaller than the gap down. LMP2, I mean, it depends. Depends on what you came for. I'm gonna call this, yeah, the race was fine. What's this called? This has a name, doesn't this series? Proto GT, yes. Proto GT. Week... already week 3, isn't it? Oh my goodness. The race was fine. I didn't win it because I didn't have the pace to beat the one car. Story of my life. But yeah, it was a decent race. Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly find a song for Mr. Slowstyle. I'm guessing this is where can I? Wow, congrats on the win. Wonder if I can type in the chat here. Can I type in the chat here? Yes, I know you're probably referencing that meme, but there was this K-pop group that made a song on it. Can you see the link? Okay, you can see the link. Yeah, Team W Empower. Sounds fun. Hey, we hit 2.9k. Whoop. And yes, the safety rating was good. Anyways. Now we have intervals. So, what was I going to look for? I was going to look for the caddy, right? Cadillac on the Grand Prix sträcke. They just started the race, so unfortunately I can't do the race, but I'll just do a quick test drive then. Not in the Kia, but in the caddy. Yeah, where is BMW Empower at? Or wait, are they always at Nürburgring? Alton Park, okay. Okay. So Empower is where they drive all the BMWs, don't they? Like BMW Multiclass, was it? Okay, yeah. I actually did race in the M2 at Alton on Monday. PCC. Started at the back of the grid and got turned by a GR. And had to pass all the GRs and fought my way back up to P2. Is it open setup or is it fixed setup? Because I kind of hate the fixed setup on the... Right, let's say setup identical to baseline. Oh yeah, the open setup then. That's cool. I don't really need a win in the BMW, so I mean in the M2. It's a bit... Oh, wait a minute. This car probably has different FFB, doesn't it? 80, it's a bit heavy. Yeah, the M2 is a bit loose. And hashtag no brakes. It's got probably the worst brakes in the game. Yeah, this one is fixed, I guess. This one also used to be open, I think, before, but they made it fixed. Probably to make it a bit more casual. Which is fair. So it's the slow chicane, right? Yes, it's a slow chicane. Boom. Been a while since I drove the slow chicane around here. Would be more fun if it was multi-class, right? Get all the M power at the same time. Well, that's a bit too late. Oops. Sorry, that's not how you do it. You're gonna have to wait another lap to get the This is not quite flat, is it? No. Not quite flat. It's third gear. I think probably the chicane up here is a bit frustrating in this car, though, isn't it? Break it like on 25-ish. Probably a bit earlier, but field of view. Sneak around the edge. Yeah. Just gonna try to stay. Yeah, that is frustrating. At least we're gonna get split this time. Yeah. The M2 gearbox kind of reminds me of the Aston Martin GT4. Like, always a gear higher than everything else. What did we do? Okay. 2028. The optimal. Okay then. Right. Funny thing is the M2 has a 7th gear, but you never have enough power to reach 7th gear. Right, so I think we... Oi. Okay, yeah, maybe. Let me try, I think we... more figured it out, so I'll try a more representative lap. Right.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Are we gonna hit 5th gear? Yes, we are gonna hit 5th gear. Brake at about 150. First gear? I think maybe we want first gear here though. Nah, 2nd is fine. Just stay 2nd around here. Lean a bit on the brake. 3rd gear. 2nd. Just easy getting it around, then back on the throttle. And I guess this is third gear over here. Brake just about where you have the road coming in on the right. Drop it to second here. Try and get the power back down. Then where do we brake? Usually brake at the exit road over here-ish. Yeah, that's nice and easy. At the second, nice and controlled. Ease it back on the throttle. Yeah, thanks bro. See you. Probably just hold third through here. Slight lift or brake, whatever. Probably go a bit faster. Brake a bit before 100. Back to second. Put third here. Just clean up on the brakes to get the car to steer. Just a light tap to move the weight forward. Then brake like in between the 150 and 100 here. Nice and controlled through the curves. Then we do second for final corner 2. Sneak around here on the throttle. And that is a 2026. So, something like that. Should be fine. Yeah. Not sure alien part. Let's see what. Maybe I'll do my chopper cam here. No, I don't. I don't. Let's see if I can do. Let's just fix the camera. The microphone is a bit loud here. That's the exhibit how you don't do it. Take the track. On the cam. We're gonna go. Here is the lap. Okay, where do we brake? Yeah, about 150. Just hold second gear to be safe. First gear is a bit short. I'm leaving plenty of space on both sides here, so there is definitely room for improvement too. Yeah, brake just about on the road on the right side. I was a bit wide here, wasn't I? Yeah, I was a bit wide. This braking was a bit early. That's fine. Stick to the left here. We have that bothersome chicane. Just about surviving, isn't it? Try not to hit the curb and bounce off track. And then we have... Yes, the last corner. There we go. So that was the caddy. Let's see what the really fast people are doing. Just for show. The results. Fastest lap 2015, 2 blank 0.4, 215, 59.9, blank 0.7, 1.9, 0.7, 0.7. 59.7, that's fast. Yeah. No matter how far you stretch, there's always someone above you. It kind of depends. I felt like when I was just driving this car, to say a bit under the limit, it tends towards understeer. But there's two ways to get the oversteer. The first is to be too rough on the downshift. If you look up the rear axle when you downshift, it will kind of send you into a slide. And the second one is obviously just stepping on the throttle too hard too early. So it's probably either one out of two. I find that usually in the caddy, what causes me to actually spin the car is usually when I downshift too quickly. It locks you up and then you just yeah. I'm just gonna have a look at this M-Power. Okay. Driving the same car all the time. Right. Anything else I can drive today? I actually wanted to try the Ringmeister. We have time, so I'll probably just sign up for this. Just as a, like, yeah, let's do it. Just for the laughs. Splits up 30. Yeah, I feel like the Caddy is one of those cars where, I don't know, most of the time is lost on the braking. Because it has ABS, but it's not very good, right? If my memory serves me right. So when you start braking too late and stepping too hard on the pedal, you start like kind of locking up. And that combined with your downshifts kind of completely ruins the balance of the car. In my experience, at least. Gonna need a quick stretch. Yeah. I mean, braking is the hard part about iRacing. It's very sensitive on the brakes. It's always my biggest challenge, at least on the G29 pedals. So there was one thing though. I'm doing the Verstappen trick, if you like. You see my my engine volume is down by 8 decibels and the wind is down by 3. Basically just so I can hear the tires more. Because then it's a bit easier to tell if you're locking the tires or sliding them too much or whatever. Especially in the Cadillac, where the engine sound is very loud. It's an advantage to turn it down a bit so you can actually hear the rest of the car. You don't really need that much engine sound. As long as you can hear your shift timing, it's fine. And this car is like 5.5, isn't it? Yes, 5.5. Right, let's give this a try. Nobody behind me. Oh. This setup seems to be very on the safe side. A bit too much almost. Ah yeah, the mirror. Ah. Where have you seen this kind of scene before, my man?
You got about 5 laps of fuel left.
Okay. It's only got 3 laps of race, so that should be fine. Can I go flat over here? Yes. Apparently I can. That was pretty easy flat. Go faster there too. Being a bit chicken here. It's not used to driving the ring with downforce, I guess. Oh, that's fast. Woohoo! Woohoo, son. It's very faster there. Compared to other cars, that is. Probably not so much compared to the fastest F3s. $80 drivers, that's almost 3 full splits. It is struggling a bit on the uphill though, isn't it? Not the most powerful car out there. Can we do this flat? Should be easy. Oh yeah, no sweat. Can we do the banking in this car? Probably. I don't know. I don't know if the banking is faster. Might be faster to go around in this car because it's so low. This section should be sick in this car, and it is. Right. Just jump. Just quite go flat down through there, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be hard enough. I mean, this thing must have like full downforce. Not accelerating at all on the straights. Which is of course going to make the slipstream battles very intense. Right. So let's see who we're matched with. Number 13 car. Starting 16th on the grid. Okay. The warm-up is 6 minutes on this one, so it's actually 7, but I'll just get out there and farm some safety rating. Not that I need... Well, actually I do. I do need safety rating in these cars. Because it's Formula. It's not sports car. My friends, that's not how you farm safety rating. Right, better now than the race.
You got it, slow car on the right.
Know the feel, bro. I mean, he was off the track. Could have been a worse parking.
5 laps of fuel.
Yes. Yes, with a slight modification. It's a bit weird to say that nothing counts, but because your S rate, your SR counts and your IR counts, right? But you don't get MPR. That's the only thing. Yellow flag, huh? Where you at, bro? So like, you need your SR to be over 3.0 to get the end of season promotion, or 4.0 to get the fast. Okay, maybe the outside isn't the way to go here. So you can just grind SR in D class, and then you just do your MPR, which is 4 races, 4 races, I think, in C, and then you get the promotion. A guy behind me is much faster now. And you can of course get demoted if you lose SR in the E-class race, right? So yeah, basically the only thing that requires you to drive the same class as your license is MPR. And you only need MPR to like, I don't know, what you call it, level up.
1 lap to green.
Rank up,
Line
I
up
guess.
on the left side. The
Class
estimated
up?
strength of field is 2,835. Pit road is closed. It's competitive out there. Head down, stay sharp.
Okay. It's competitive out there. Thanks, I'm gonna need it. My safety rating is gonna need it.
5 cars left to grid.
How many starters did we have? We have 25 starters. So we're under halfway here. Well then. Yeah, that's very possible if we don't crash. If we do crash, there's no fast repairs here. We'll see soon enough.
Get ready, going green. Green, green, green.
We're green. Okay. Be a bit careful over here. Kinda lost it, but okay. No slipstream for me, that's gonna suck. I'm gonna be the cork in the bottle here.
There's an incident ahead. Car right. You got about 5 laps of fuel left. Still there. Stay on the left.
Luckily, there's not all that much liquid in this
There's an
bottle.
incident ahead. Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the right.
Stick strong. The air wash is there too. It's not a good stretch to pass one, so better stay put there. See what this guy can do though. Got a bit higher apex speed than me, maybe. Yeah, I'm in the air wash now, so that's not gonna help.
Slow car ahead. Car stopped ahead. There's an incident ahead. Left side, clear.
Ooh,
Slow car ahead. Go right.
there's a bit behind to pass me.
Clear.
Ooh, survived some stuff. Again, no slipstream though. Pretty much no. Might have a little bit. Yeah, I think we got a bit.
There's an incident behind.
Not surprising.
Slow car on the right. Car stopped on the right. Go left. There's an incident ahead.
This guy behind caught up very quickly through there. Guess I'm chicken on the... Yeah, sad times being parked on the exit of the... yeah, what you call it? Hairpin, corkscrew. Yeah. Right, went wide. Lost a lot of speed, he did. That's gonna put me back in contention on the straight. Yeah, I'm a bit too chicken on those bankings though. Probably go just about flat out through there. I am in the slipstream, yes. Just gotta point my antenna on this guy. Not really gaining that much though. That's weird. Because he definitely does not have a slipstream.
2 left to go. 2 to go.
Clinton's gaining fast back there. How did Clinton gain that fast? Hasn't been a corner since he was 3 seconds behind, you know? It's like, what? What? How did he gain like 2 seconds on the straight? With no slipstream in what should be fixed setup? Is it fixed setup? Ringmeister is fixed setup, right? I don't know. Probably hacks. There is some positions gained. That's a bit wide. Yeah. Weird. I mean, if it's fixed setup, I would kind of expect to gain a little bit more on the straights. Slipstream here. Slipstream is maybe not as long as I expected. I am amazed he managed to get an exit there. Despite being that deep. Well, okay. That is the slipstream.
Car on your left.
Can't really do the outside in here anyway, so might as well pull out of that one. Now we have Clinton for company. We have a yellow flag, brief yellow flag. My first 1X. Someone spoilered this car here. There he is, parked outside the track, good. This is where he put off last lap. But it's my turn to drop off.
Go left.
Okay. Not sure how that worked out.
Your car looks fine. No damage to report.
Not sure how that worked out, but okay. He made the same mistake twice, but he made it harder this time. I mean, sure, I'll take it. Cost me 4x though, but yeah. I think the guy behind should have a slipstream here, so probably gonna get eaten. Not really.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
That should be good enough for 1 lap.
White flag this time. You're in the top 10.
Yeah. I could even surrender a position and still be top 10. But hey, that's P9. It's just about where you put me, isn't it? Still got it. Finish the last lap. Oh! Lazy spin.
Car right, clear.
Rip my top 10. But okay. That's what you get for trying to push. I mean, he's gonna drive like that, still get it. Yeah. Wanted to push to get Clinton out. But I guess I gave it a bit too much. Use. Oi, how did he do that so smoothly? Impressive. Yeah, I think there's a link for you if you scroll up the chat a bit. Yeah, the music. I think that's the last time I mentioned your name. This car is not playing nice with me right now. Oops. Need a bit more precision to be able to push around here. Just 2 seconds. 2 seconds is a lot. Yellow flag though. Somebody slow up there. Yes, they were. What the actual fuck just happened? Well, now I'm slow.
You've got wheel damage. Slow car ahead. Your front wing is damaged. You might get understeered due to lost downforce.
Should go here on you. He's more damaged than I am. I think I'll probably lose another position though. That should put me, yeah, 11. Oh. Banking over here is gonna suck with this broken car. No, because I think they smashed the cars back there. I think I'm safe.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Just gotta roll it to the finish line. It's just, I don't know.
The car in P2 just set the fastest lap. 13.623.
Yeah. Just can't push. Just can't push without getting slapped in the face by the track. But hey, we kind of salvaged that position, didn't we?
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
So that is P10.
Great job, you did really well.
We ended on 8x, which is exactly what we don't need, so I'm gonna do as many extra corners as I can. Ah yeah, it could have been a lot worse. Probably gonna gain iRacing, I think, still. SR, not so much, probably. Probably gonna get like almost the entire lap because the last guy running is like 1.5 minutes up the road. I guess that's one of the issues with the game. You can't really see the bumps. And there's a lot of bumps around here. But oh well. What time is it? 8:30. Yeah. We don't have time for another race, but I'm gonna do one thing before we finish off, and that is I'm gonna take the Audi GTO to Laguna Seca for a shakedown. See if it's worth doing the road. See if it's worth doing the vintage IMSA 500 this season. I have no idea how to get around this carousel in this car. Like, yeah, horrible. Just horrible. Right, lots of good corners down here. Get as many as we can. About 20 seconds left. And there we go. Thumbs up. So, yes. P10 from 16, I guess. We did make up some positions. Ringmeister. Week 3, race 1. Okay, let's see how did the safety rating do. Not too bad. Not too bad. And what was I saying? Yes, actually test drive. GTO. Audi. At Laguna Seca. Yeah, might break 3K actually. What's the school course like? What's the difference? Anyways, weather, whatever. Partly cloudy, test drive. I'm actually pretty close to 3K in both sports and Formula at the moment. Well, it's just about finishing races, really. If you finish races, you just... yeah. Just works out. I believe these cars have tires now. Yes, they do. Kind of want to try it in the wet, but first, a couple of laps in the dry. Did I speed? Nah. Oh. I don't know, maybe Shogun has not seen this car before, have you? This car is like... this car is pretty sick. Looks like it's got cold tires now, though. This car sounds a lot like the GT car I used to race back in Norway for a while. Oi! Oi! Oh ho ho, that's interesting. Yeah, sad times, eh? Big question here is if I want to run the gears a bit lower. I don't know. Probably need. Do we need first gear there? It's probably safer to clutch. Need to clutch on the downshift anyways. I think, yeah, they probably changed this. They changed this a bit. My goodness. It was not this slippy before. There was a bit more grip there, I swear. Probably need to. Let's try first gear. Yeah, plenty of traction with the four-wheel drive. Oh, I'm driving really chicken. That's a lot of wheel spin for a four-wheel drive.
Slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the course.
Hashtag no grip. Okay.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time
I'm gonna
gain.
try something crazy. I'm just gonna try this in the wet. Chance of rain ensured. Anytime. Where's the... Can I... in the forecast there it is. Clouds. Yeah. That sounds... looks wet enough. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty decent car for drifting in iRacing because it has four-wheel drive, so you don't have the same issues you have in many other cars that they just spin more and more and more. Right, so that is wet. Let's try the wet tires. Test. It's maybe a bit too much of monsoon here, but okay. It's gonna be wet, alright. Well, it's the best road. It's old though. I'm just thinking it feels like the cars have lost a lot of grip with the update. Come on. Get it back out there.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gain.
It'd be interesting if
you'll have to slow down and give up the time gain.
Interesting if we have rain in the race.
Slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the course.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah. Good luck in the caddy, bro. See you around. Oi. Oi. Yeah. We'll do this later. Yeah, this is... Let's hope the race doesn't get this wet. Oh, have a look at this. No rain. No rain, clear. I'll do 2 laps. Just to see if I can get some heat in those tires. Because it was pretty hopeless on the first lap. That's right. The Audi doesn't have tire warmers anymore. That's why, isn't it? So, maybe I'll just try a normal setup. High downforce. Must be the way. Did it work? Slåstad? Pit lane is dusty. Then we turn into the first corner. So there's more grip in the dry than in the rain, but yeah, that's about it. Sounds like AC Evo. At least you have full utilization. I think this is going to be patterned. First lap corkscrew is a bit of a menace here. Oi! Didn't mean to do that. Did say I would do 2 laps. Ah, but for fuck's sake. Yeah. It's definitely less grip on cold tires than it used to be. They're not wrong about that. Oh cool, another GT3 series. See if we can pull this off. Yeah, let's just run all series as multi-class with GTG. Good measure. Fourth is a bit heavy, isn't it? It's fine. It's fine, actually. Maybe I should just do third through the corkscrew.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Yes. Okay, so we did a lap. It gets better when the tires get warm, I guess. It's weird how it stops. How the wheels stop spinning when it hits the gravel. Kind of weird. But anyways, that's gonna be it for today. I'll see you next time, Slowstop. Sleep well, and hope they don't add any more GT3 series.